Hi everybody, it's me, Miss Annica and
Eva.
And we're gonna be doing some 10 frame math today, looking at how we can add and subtract quantities really easily using a 10 frame as our counter. And
we're using bears to count.
What are some other things we could use to count?
Mark.
You could count markers, you could count Legos, you could count jelly beans, don't eat them though.
But
you could count buttons.
You could count those things too.
Yeah, you could count any of your toys. But today we're gonna use little bears because they work really well for
10 frames.
Using our 10 frame. Eva, explain to me what we use for our 10 frame today.
We colored the top.
But no, what is this?
An egg carton.
Now, typically with an egg carton, we know that they either come in a dozen or half a dozen, right? How many holes are there actually in this egg carton?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
12. Not a 10 frame. So Eva colored hers in, so she knew that these were not part of the 10 frame. You could also, so it's not confusing, you could just cut that part right off. But what's nice about an egg carton is it's a perfect little spot for tiny things to go, right? And it's contained. And Eva was able to decorate it, which is an additional bonus.
And you could count jewels.
You could count jewels. All right, so I'm gonna put her egg carton down, and Eva's gonna practice recognizing how many spots there are in a 10 frame. So I want you to just count your bears and put a bear in each of the holes. Okay? And while you're doing this, Eva, you can count 1 to 1, right? How many have you put in so far?
2, 3, 4.
Having your kids practice this, just using basic one-to-one correspondence is super important as they understand that what they count actually represents something.
9, 10.
And I have the added bonus of these little bears having different colors. So they can already start to kind of subitize, which is our big word for recognizing sets instantly. Eva, without counting, can you tell me how many red bears we have in this tray?
2.
Moms and dads at home, kids at home, do we have 2 bears? Yeah, right there. Can you look and tell me how many yellow bears we have?
1.
She right? Yeah, we go 1 yellow bear right there. And tell me how many green bears we have.
2.
Yep, 2 green bears here. So, which color do we have the most of?
Blue.
Which color do we have the least of? What color is that?
Yellow.
Yellow. Is she right, friends at home? Yeah. How many blue bears does Eva have? 5. Did she subitize the right number? Can you tell me how you saw that you had 5?
Because I saw 4 here and 1 here.
Yeah, that's a great question to ask too when you're asking your kids about math, is how they're seeing numbers. And there are no wrong way, but we're starting to understand how we can group and organize the way we count and see things. All right, Eva, so now I want you, now that you've filled your 10 frame with 10 bears, I want you to tell me how many bears you have to take away to get to this number.
3.
3. So can you take away 3 bears? How many bears are you left with?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Eva counted, but how many do you see are missing?
3.
All right, friends, you at home check. Is she right? Yeah, we see 3 missing, and we know this is a 10 frame, so there are 7 bears left. So that would mean, Eva, that 7 and 3 gives you
10.
10, right. All right, now I want you to tell me how many we need to add to get to this many. Eva has 7 in her tray. How many does she need to add to get to this many?
So we put the 3 more back. Actually,
We took 3 away.
and now we have to add 2 more.
2 more. Is she right? She has 7 on her tray and she's adding 2 more. How many do you have, Eva?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1 more.
9.
9. We know 10. This is a 10 frame and we know 1's missing. So that means there are 9, right?
9 comes before 10.
That's right. That's a good question to ask too. So our friends are understanding the numbers before and after, right? And the words before and after. All right, Miss Eva, tell me how many do we have to take away to get to this number? Friends at home, you tell us too. We have 9. How many do we have to take away to get to this number?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. So 9 was how many we had. Take away 8 gives you 1. How many spaces are empty on our 10 frame now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Remember, friends, if we have 10 spots in a 10 frame and we have 1 filled, what number comes before 10 when we're counting? What's 1 less than 10?
9.
9. All right, we're going to do 1 more, and then you guys can try this at home if you have something to count with and you have 10 frames. All right, Miss Eva, this is the number we want to get to. How many bears do we need to add?
4.
Is that right, friends at home? She's got 1 bear in her 10 frame. How many do you see right here, Eva?
5.
5. So she said we needed to add 4 more. Can you add 4 more? All right. Does that look right, guys at home? She has 5 here. How many does she have here? Eva, how many blue bears do you have?
1, 2, 3.
How many green bears do you have?
2.
So that means 3 and 2 gave you how many bears altogether?
5.
5. And how many is missing from our 10 frame?
Another 5.
Another 5. So we can start to realize that 5 bears and 5 bears give you the quantity of our 10 frame altogether. How many is that?
10.
10. All right, Miss Eva, can I have a high 5? Can I have a high 4? Can I have a high 3? Can I have a high 2? Can I have a high 1? Thanks for doing math with me, lady girl. Bye, guys at home. Have fun counting. Math is fun. Math is cool. Yep, still doing our math. Miss Eva. Getting so distracted. All right, how many bears do you have in your 10 frame? Okay, we're gonna try again.